And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium, Debra-Vizzi.
Hello. It's wonderful to be here tonight. And on behalf of our co-chairs, Dee and Kevin Conway, Susan and Jimmy Dunn, our honored guests, Larry Fitzgerald, Chris Miles, our phenomenal board of directors, and our staff, welcome and good evening. Before I go on with my remarks, Jimmy Dunn nailed me over there, and he basically said he would like to apologize to the police officers because he referred to them as policemen and didn't include the police women. Jimmy made a specific trip to each table to do so. So in honor of Jimmy's request, would everyone stand and please give a round of applause to the police women and policemen, the police officers. Woo! Thank you for that. For those of you who may not know, I was amongst our first students. I was Peter Flanagan's sponsee, our founder, and his mentee. I was in his first cohort in the 70s. After a difficult life as a homeless teen and someone who was in foster care, Peter became my first responder and my first hero. And one of the finest private schools in New York City was provided to me by him, and at the time, I've said this publicly, it was a $350 a year investment. And so by the time I graduated from Cathedral High School, it was $1,400 that he had invested. And I think that it was well worth it because I went on for my bachelor's degree, my master's degree, and soon to finish doctorate, all on that $1,400 ride. More importantly, Peter provided such guidance to me, and he was, an incredible mentor and a wonderful guide in terms of my education and also in terms of my values and my change and the transformation that I incurred as a result of his wonderful goodness. Peter introduced me to a nun who happens to be in the audience today, who I lived with through my childhood, and I'm happy to be back. As you know, I've been at SSP for a year now, and so it's really just been a blessing to not only have been the first student, but then to come back and serve in this capacity has been a great honor. After I was hired, one of the board members, Sid Goodfriend, had said to me, this was Peter's gift to us, that you would come back, and conversely, I say that this is really my gift back to Peter Flanagan and his family for all of what they've done for me. I'd like to show you, if you don't mind, I think you're going to put it up on the screen, what I look like when I graduated from Cathedral High School. Who would have thought that a Puerto Rican Italian girl from the Bronx would have a mullet? But I don't know, but anyway. This is our 20th Founders Dinner, and each year hundreds of students graduate fulfilling a mission and vision which stands the test of time. Just like me, our students and our organization have many, many heroes. Many of them are in this room tonight. Mentors and capable adults who come from very ordinary walks of life and transform a life into such an incredible place. I can't begin to tell you. I get to see that every day. And not only that, we ensure that our kids are successful. And that's been such a miracle for all of us to watch. And many of us have those heroes. I certainly did. And we've had a maverick year this year, an incredible year. And on my one-year anniversary, which was in March, was punctuated by the beginning of something that I'm very proud of, which is the Conway Scholarship Fund, which is an endowment which was started by Dee and Kevin Conway at $1.5 million. And it will ensure that our students and the things that we're doing for them lives on for many, many years. So thank you for that. You know, and I think that's a good example that there are heroes among us. And many of these heroes are the sponsors and mentors of our students. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention all of our students that are here tonight and all of our students, the 1,200 or so of them throughout 26 high schools in New York City. And if you would, I'd like for the students that are here tonight to please stand. Thank you. The power of mentoring is just an incredible testament to the mission and vision of this organization. And I know that firsthand because, of course, I think I had one of the best mentors around, Peter Flanagan. And the finest people that have touched our children's lives are here tonight. And the New York City Police Department has been an incredible asset to these kids. And it has been such a wonderful journey to watch so many lives change by your interactions with them. And we have the finest here tonight. And one of the gentlemen that has been a mentor for SSP for the last 10 years is a gentleman by the name of Lieutenant Mike Almonte. It was a few short weeks after I started at SSP that I began to call some of the mentors and ask them about what their experience was. And Mike, of course, in true form, asked me specifically to talk with him. And I called him right away, and he wanted to do more. He wanted to get more involved. And in our collective impact, we decided to recruit mentors for our kids. And of course, in true fashion, Mike recruited 200-something mentors, like within a couple of weeks, much to my surprise. And it has been an incredible relationship with him and with the NYPD and all of you fine people that are here tonight. So there's a couple of things I would like to say, because before I introduce him, I know that there are many heroes in the room, and sometimes they go unnoticed. And I just wanted to recognize Harris Barton, who had originally wanted to provide an anonymous gift to us, but I wanted to mention how generous they are. They're going to be providing tickets to Hamilton for our kids. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that. Thank you very much.